What is up, everyone? This is Bevan of Fanbolt. I am here at the virtual pop carpet, and I am talking to some powerhouse ladies. They write for comics, they write for games, they write for all the kind of things, young adult novels. And I'm so excited to talk to you. You're fresh off your panel. How was it for you guys?
So much fun.
Yay.
It was great. We had a lot of creative discussions about creative stuff, which is always fun.
Yeah, and was this your first time to do a panel like this online?
I've done a couple. I think all of us did Y'all West, which is the big YA festival that usually happens in LA, but they did it online a few weeks ago. So this is my second one.
So you're a pro already.
We're all becoming professional at Zoom chats. So
I need
right.
ring light, though. I've been told this, so I've got to get that. So I'm better lit.
Yeah, I mean, this is the first time I've moderated a Zoom thing, and then this reminds me a lot of Google Hangouts, and I did a TV show or a Google Hangout TV show web series today about romance books for 6.5 years, and this is how we did it. It was called Vaginal Fantasy Romance Book Club, and I know I didn't think a name. I think Felicia did that on purpose to mess with Google, but like we did it for 6.5 years in this format on Google Hangouts. So I'm used to that, but this has been like a really fun experience as far as the convention, because like I said, in our own panel, that we don't have the crowds or lines or smells or people accidentally hitting us with cosplay. So we can be comfortable in our own homes and still have like a communal experience.
Yeah, I agree. I was listening to your panel and I heard you guys talk about how like virtual cons in a sense bring a whole lot of advantages that regular cons don't have. And I wonder if we could just kind of list some of the advantages that you're finding doing these virtual cons versus actually attending a Comic-Con.
Well, I think it's the idea that we get to reach kids all over the country and not just kids who were privileged enough to be in the place. So whatever con is happening, not everyone can fly to San Diego or even win the lottery, or, so I think we're getting to reach new people, hopefully.
And I think the other thing we talked about in our panel is that none of us I think writing feels like maybe it's a privileged, ivory tower kind of thing to a lot of people, but we all talked about how we came from, we didn't study it. We're just kind of kids who loved books, and kids who love books and have access to a pen and a piece of paper can all start expressing themselves even now, even in hard times. And I think the virtual cons make it feel accessible as it really is.
Yeah. And they see our messy houses and
they're just like us. Where are you all based right now? I'm in New York.
I'm in New Jersey, normally New York. I escaped the city.
I know.
I'm one of those. I'm sorry.
And I'm in LA.
Yeah, the rest
of us are in LA.
Yeah.
How is your lockdown going?
It's going.
Well, I've started talking to my scary puppet collection. No, lockdown for me it's kind of like an extenuation of me working from home, except people I love, I'm worried they're going to die instantly. And also my depression is crazy and anxiety is out of hand. And it's not like everyone thinks writers are okay during this because we work from home. We're not okay during this. We're all panicking and freaking out, letting deadlines slip. And just having to stay creative when you're depressed and stressed out is doubly hard.
Yeah.
I feel lucky, right? Because I have a home with a yard. I have a partner that I live with. But yeah, the existential dread is the added factor. And every once in a while I have like a little bit of like a hissy fit of like, I just want to see a human, or I want to go eat a taco there's like normal life things that kind of hit you out of nowhere. But otherwise I feel like things are as okay, and I feel grateful that like everyone I know at the moment is well and healthy.
That's good.
I would agree with that. I feel super lucky to be with my fiance and to be somewhere safe. I mean, as safe as you can be, and to have my family be well. And, you know, I think it is just day by day. Like some days are really easy and other days are not as easy. But again, I feel super lucky. And I think that like the highlight of my week a couple of weeks ago was like just finding a dairy that would deliver like milk and eggs. Like that made my life. Like I think it also reprioritizes like things that are important to you. Like, and I think that a lot of us are seeing like maybe we need a little bit less than we have. So
I think that's
Has this kind of, oh yeah, go Sarah.
no, I agree with what everyone said.
But I really miss
love that feedback
with you guys and seeing everybody in person. Like those things, I miss a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I miss human interaction. I had a very long conversation with my Amazon delivery package guy at his business where we talked about Westworld, because I was like, I need to talk about Westworld. I need to talk about my favorite TV shows with people, and I can't do that in person. Like I'm having long conversations with Postmates delivery people who are like, I need to leave. Like I don't human interaction today. Like I need talking to. I don't care if you don't want to talk to me. Just talk to me.
I have been trying to do more of like I've been trying to reach out to like a friend that I haven't talked to in a long time every couple of days, just because I think it's a good time to like check in with people that you maybe have lost track of or you've been so busy. And I think especially like my single friends and my friends who I know are on their own right now. Like I'm trying to do that.
Well, ladies, I know that you mentioned that you had a couple of projects that have been stalled and stuff like that. Before we go, can you tell the audience where we can find you again so we can keep updated on the comics and the novels so we know when they're coming out so we can support you?
Sure. I'm on Twitter and Instagram at Maurene Goo, and my website, maurenegoo.com. And you can find out anything about whatever new releases. My next thing coming out will be the Silk Comics, but I'm not sure when.
Gotcha. So we'll follow you to find out.
Yeah, you better follow me. Just get the
I will.
I'm Danielle Paige, books.com, or Danielle M. Paige on Twitter and Instagram, and I think, and also Facebook. Just my next project, Super Teen, which is an Archie comic, so was supposed to come out in June, but I think it'll be later. And then The Ravens in January with Cass Morgan. And A Fairy Godmother Origin Story, which is 2021, but we don't know the date now.
Gotcha.
Amazing. I'm Sarah Enni. I'm at Sarah Enni everywhere and sarahenni.com.
Sure.
So you can keep an eye on book stuff, but also at First Draft Pod everywhere. And First Draft with Sarah Enni is my podcast. If you're the kind of person who's watching this, then you probably like hearing creative people talk about creative work. And that's what the podcast is. There's over 250 episode backlog, so you can just listen to podcasts to cope, which is what I do. And there's also, if you are one of the people who is looking at writing a book or interested in doing that kind of thing, right now we're doing a thing called Track Changes, which is a mini series that explains how publishing works so that you can have knowledge if you want to pursue that yourself. So check that out at firstdraftpod.com.
Excellent.
You can find me at Bonnie Girl. It's just my first name, Bonnie, and then GRRL on everything, like from Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, whatever, YouTube. I'm on YouTube, and I'm also on Facebook. I have a Facebook author page. I write daily for CNET.com. I cover entertainment and word science. It's like my day job.
Nice.
Rent. But I also have some books coming out that I can't talk about yet. And
Okay, we'll follow you and we'll figure it out.
I know, it's like, just follow me. But I have an animated series coming that I'm a writer on, and also I just do fun stuff on Twitter sometimes. And I want everyone watching this to be able to know that we're pretty open as authors. So if people want to ask us questions that we didn't get to cover in our panel, feel free to send your questions to these authors. And Sam Maggs was on our panel too, and I think you can find her anywhere on social. And all of these are super talented writers, and I was just honored to be part of the panel and moderating them because they've inspired me to like do some other stuff. So thank you guys for doing that. I appreciate it.
It's amazing, ladies. Thank you so much for talking to us at the virtual pop carpet. And this is Bevan of Fembold, and we will see you guys later.
Thank you.
Bye.